Hello everyone, I'm Bubble Boy and welcome back to the Playful Pond! Since the last time we were here, I've been doing some terraforming. So things look a lot different, it's a lot more flat. I did have a friend come over and help me with some world edit, so this was like a decent chunk of me mining it out myself, but there was a little world edit to help just get the last of it. Sorted, because this was taking me forever. But at least it's looking so much better, much more manageable for trying to build stuff on. Right now, the only things I know explicitly where I want to build them is I want a kind of a large library over there by the trees. That's the only area that we haven't terraformed yet. I know I want a large-ish library over there. We do have the social hole, which we are going to be working on a little today, because I know I want a fountain in the middle that works like a bubble elevator, or hopefully works like a bubble elevator. And I will be making a villager breeder underneath this. Once I've got the well sorted out, I will put the bell back for the villagers, since they seemed quite content with the old hole that they had during social time. So I was like, you know what, let's give them that back. They deserve their social hole. But aside from that, I have been working on leveling up many of the villagers. So there's only 4 left here that I haven't been fully leveled up to master. So we've got the leather worker as one, the butcher, second villager decided they were going to come stay in here with him. There is the cartographer and one of the librarians, just because at the moment I'm slowly getting through buying more of the books. But yeah, let's jump into the social hole and start working our way. No, I need resources for this first. I can't just jump into the hole. I need to go to the nether, because I need some soul sand. So we're going to head home and build up at least a temporary little nether portal. I'm not sure where I want my permanent one to be currently, so we'll set up one for the time being. And I can always take that down later. I'm just going to leave that there for now. That can be taken out later. Right into the nether! Where are we going to get spat out? Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh, gosh! Ah, ha, ha! What the heck? Right, we're leaving. We're getting better geared up. Let's get ourselves a bow. Yeah, let's get ourselves a bow and we'll try this again. Back to the nether. Hopefully I can handle this a little better this time. I wasn't expecting to just have that fortress, like, immediately there. At least we know it's close by for when we actually need it. You know what, while I'm here, let's grab some of what I came here for. That should be more than enough. Let's have a little look around, because the fact that bones are here, I want to see if we can find a wee ghast. Is there a happy ghast nearby? Or am I not getting it? Am I not getting that lucky today? Right, let's just go through. Okay, so I've gotten some soul sand. I now just need some magma blocks, which I think there's some kicking around the pond somewhere. Or maybe that's a different waterlogged area I'm thinking of. Matter of fact, I think it's by the villagers. Have a quick look over here. No, okay, it doesn't look like they're there. Let's head to the village and check, because I think it's going to be like by the bridge, if I am remembering correctly. Is this not where it was? Okay, I have now pretty much went round that entire island and struggled to find any accessible magma blocks. So I'm going further afield. We're going more east now. Oh! That's reasonable. It is in the middle of the water, but hey, that's better than nothing. There we go. Oh, what's in here? Oh, a lodestone. Of course. Oh, sweeping edge gold sword. Okay, we are back at the social hall. Right, here is where we're going. I'm going to want a couple buckets of water and then head back here. Okay, I'm realizing kelp is probably going to be a good idea for us right now. So let's see if I can find the sea. Okay, it looks like the sea isn't too far from us, if that is indeed the sea. Yes, there is the kelp I'm looking for. Still a bit of a wander, but let's get ourselves over there. Right, now back to the old... Okay. Now to start digging. Right, that's the way. Whee! Out we go. Let's go make some signs. Okay, I just realized I said signs when I meant fences. Not gates. Gates is what I meant. There we go. So now that one is the come in. This one is out. And now we have a little bubble elevator. There we go. Right, now I can start mining through here. Okay, I believe this is all we need to really dig out. There we go. And then I can just leave this open for the villagers to get in. I wonder if I should make a space for them back here to put beds. So I shall put 2 beds back here. Okay, now just to get a villager down. That's it. No. You're so close. Come on, no, to the professions. Come on, you know you want to work. Come on. Finally, the 2 villagers are in here. We've got things set up so as now the villagers will have the kids. They'll fit through this hole. They'll run all the way through here, shoot up, and pop out into this little area. So we now should have a steady stream of new villagers coming out to join the village. Oh, there goes the well again. Right. Now that we've finished this, I still need to decorate around here. You know, I might make a little path going up and around here, and I think I'm going to make some stairs over the other side as well. So let's go fetch our materials. I need to actually bring this out one more to line up with the stairs. Not the stairs, the fountain. There we go. That lining up there is much nicer. And then I want to at least make a line to here. We will round out an area around the fountain, because I want there to be some sort of green down here, but I also want some degree of a path. And I feel like this area, I want some stone path for what we've got. There we go. Now we just need the 4 from here. And then I can start putting stairs in on this side. That's it, villager. You leave there. There we go. And then I can see about making a whole bunch of like flower beds and stuff at the side. Take down this little bit of wall. So even if I hadn't fixed the other side, I still wouldn't have had enough. I don't think. Maybe? Actually, maybe. If I just left it as 3, but yeah, I think the 4 is going to look better with this. Now for here. I want there to be a town hall of sorts here. Oh, actually, give it a bit of space. It can go up on this area of land, and then there can be a path from there to here for it. But before we start making our town hall, we have some resources we need to gather. First, to the jungle. Okay, it's taken us a while, but we've finally found the dark oak forest. We'll just chop this down, get a couple of saplings, head back, and then we will start working on the quartz that need to be collected for our building. There we go. Oh, all our stuff fits in nicely with this chest. Right, let's jump into a time lapse building this place. Okay, and we just have this one bit left to put in, and we're done. I did have one of the jungle shelves despawn on me while I was doing that, so I needed to run off and get that final piece for putting it in. I was working with Lightomatica for building this, and for my first time using the mod, it was a bit of a disorienting experience. Hopefully that becomes a bit easier the more I use it, because it probably is a tool I will be using more often with fairly large builds, or complicated ones like this one. Anyway, inside's a bit bizarre. We've got these little underhangy bits, but then we come up the stairs, we've got this little nook here. We come up, there's another little nook down there. Oh, there's already so many villagers hanging out in this space. But yeah, there's stairs up to each of those windows there, and then we've also got little nooks down here. So those go on both sides. These ones have little barriers to stop us from falling through, because I'm not sure we could sensibly place stairs going down to that. However, we are going to see about getting some cartographers within this space. So I'm going to go put all the cartographers in and maybe start decorating this place up a little, just to make it a little nicer. So we will be back with that. Okay, that's us back, and as you can see, there are a lot of villagers wanting inside of this building. The only reason they can't get inside right now is because of this carpet here. But we do now have the building all sorted out. We've got a couple of lecterns here, so anybody coming in, it's like, you know, a little space that they can go right at. So there's a handful of those just on both sides. I have put a lot of planters around the area. There's this that's supposed to be kind of like a main desk type thing. There is nobody here, but I have hidden a couple of crafters on either side. I've just realised I'm not putting the leaves in these ones. Let's fix that then. So yeah, there's just light here. There is this picture and a plant pot up there. And then I did get a couple of paintings either side here as well to fill up the walls. Each of these guys will at least have one planter, because those spaces are pretty much the same. I framed the window a little bit more, and both of them have a flower too. And we have, up to the staircases, we have more planters with our little villagers. And I currently have item frames sticking here that will get maps hopefully in the nearish future. I'm thinking one can be locked for this is what the area looked like as of the building of this space. So I will see about obtaining some empty maps to pop that up very shortly. That's going to be quite a lot of stick selling to get the emeralds for that. And then the other side, I don't know what side's going to be what, but the other side will be the updated for whatever the place looked like. Where every time I update it, just whenever it's updated, that'll be the most recent update of a place. So I am quite happy with that. All of the cartographers are in their spaces. Some of them do like to stand on their things. Some of them can't stand. I probably will be making that a smidge more consistent between all of these ones up here. But right now, I can't fix this one because he stood on top of his workbench. So I will fix these as and when I get the opportunity to do so. Yeah, that's this all sorted out. So with our town hall all finished, I think that's time for us to head off for the day. I hope everyone's had a lovely time at the pond today, and that you all have a good day, night, sleep, whatever it is you have ahead of you. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Bye bye!